we are discussing about the chromosomal determination of sex. So far we have discussed one type, that is XXXY type, XXX0 type, ZZZW type, and ZZZ0 type. Today we will talk about the haploid diploid mechanism of sex determination. These four we have already discussed. This haplodiploid mechanism of sex determination, it is also called as haploid diploid mechanism of sex determination. And this haploid diploid mechanism of sex determination, it is found in some insects. For example, bees, wasps, and ants. So this type of sex determination, it is found in some insects such as bees, wasps, and ants. Here, what is important, that the male is haploid and the female is diploid. The male is haploid and female is diploid because male individuals, they get formed from the unfertilized eggs by means of a phenomenon that is called as parthenogenesis, whereas females, they develop by means of the fusion of the gametes. So males are haploid as these develop from an unfertilized eggs, what is called as parthenogenesis. So here male is haploid and female is diploid. Male insects are haploid because they develop from an unfertilized egg, and this phenomenon is known as parthenogenesis or arenotki. Then how we can explain this? We know that male honeybees, they are crossed with female honeybees. Male honeybee, I told you that it is haploid, that therefore chromosome number 16 haploid. Male honeybees are haploid. They have half the chromosome number as compared to that of the females. So female is having the chromosome number 32. Then there is mitosis, and sperms are formed, and sperms would be having 16 chromosomes, same chromosomes as that of the male honeybee, whereas females form eggs, and these eggs are formed by the meiosis. Sperms are formed in case of honeybees, sperms are formed by mitosis, and eggs are formed by meiosis. Eggs are formed, they would have half of the chromosomes. Therefore 16 chromosomes in eggs, 16 chromosomes. Now I told you that this unfertilized egg will develop into the male bees by means of a phenomenon that is known as parthenogenesis. So this is female egg, and that will develop into the male bee by means of parthenogenesis without the fusion. But sperm, that will fuse with the egg cell and result in the formation of the zygote. The zygote, which is diploid zygote, the diploid zygote will give rise to the female bee. So this is how, in case of this haplodiploid mechanism of sex determination, males are haploid and females are diploid. So the diploid larva will develop into the female, and the haploid unfertilized egg will develop into the male. If we'll talk about the beehives, we have drones, workers, and in case of beehive, we have drones, workers, and queens. Drone is simply male, and I told you male is haploid, and workers are females, but they are sterile females. They are diploid, and queen, they are female, but that is fertile female, that is queen. Now how this this male, it develops from an unfertilized egg, that means by means of parthenogenesis, and these females develop by the fusion of the male gamete with the female gamete sperm with the egg and result in the formation of the diploid zygote. This diploid zygote develops into the female. Now this female will form the sterile female, or it will be fertile female. Sterile female, that is called as worker, and fertile female, that is called as queen. Actually, this why it is so, we have fertile females that will form the queen and sterile females that will form the workers. It depends upon the environmental conditions. Environment depends on the food that the larva get. If the diploid larva, I can say, if the diploid larva will get nectar and pollens, if the diploid larva will be feed on nectar and pollens, then this larva will develop into the female workers. And if the diploid larva, that is female, if it will get the royal jelly, it is the secretion from the mouth of the female workers, then that larva will develop into the queen. So if that means the food which is given to the females, they make them the fertile as well as or sterile, but they cannot alter the genetically determined sex. Already they are females. Now if the diploid female larva will get the good nutrition, that means royal jelly, it will develop into the queen. This royal jelly, it is the secretion from the mouth of the female workers. And if the diploid larva will be feed on the nectar and pollens, then this diploid larva will form the workers, that means female sterile workers. Therefore we can say that the environment or the food that determines the fertility or sterility of the females. If the if the nutrients are good, royal jelly, then female will form the queen. Or if this diploid larva, it will get the nectar and pollens, then it will form the female workers. So this was regarding the haploid diploid mechanism of sex determination. And this haploid diploid mechanism of sex determination, it is found in some certain in some bees, wasps and ants. Here we have taken the example of the bees. So this was all about the haploid diploid mechanism of sex determination. So here one thing you have to remember, that males are haploid and females are diploid. Males are obtained from the unfertilized egg by the phenomena that is called as parthenogenesis, and females are formed by the fusion of the gametes. And here sperms are formed by means of mitosis and eggs are formed by means of meiosis. Then unfertilized egg will develop into the male bee, and the zygote will develop into the female. Then in case of honeybees, we have workers, drones, and queens. Drones are male individuals which are haploid. Workers are female individuals which are diploid, but they are sterile, and queen is that is diploid individual, but that is fertile. This was regarding the, we can also say that the chromosome number that also determines the sex. That means here we have halved, in case of males we have halved the number of chromosomes. If there will be half the number of chromosomes, that is male, and if there are two sets of chromosomes, that is diploid, that is female. So we can say that the chromosome number also determines the sex of an individual. Thanks.